let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 8 matchup.
The top team in the AFC East will be kicking it away and getting this game started. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. And now we've got a young quarterback about to head onto the field for the first time today.
Jim, this guy's he's starting to inch his way up into that elite status, and he keeps playing solid football. So if he goes out here today and plays a good solid game again today, we're gonna start talking about him differently here in the future.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. Here's the Titans offense, starting with the offensive line. And thanks to that line, this team has protected its quarterback, resulting in some of the biggest passing yardage totals in the league this year. Gets it out for the completion.
Don't see enough of this in the NFL anymore. The out route. Everybody's afraid to throw it. They want all those little safe dink and dunks inside. But that is a nice throw and catch by the quarterback and wide receiver.
Let's go.
1st and 10. Play fake. And this pass goes incomplete as he was looking short that time. And here's the Dolphins defense. Virtually no one has run on this defensive unit this season with any success. They bring in the extra tight end. Incomplete. The hit jarred the ball loose.
You might as well catch it because you're going to take the big hit no matter what. That time, the receiver lets the ball go because he was worried about the defender making the hit.
The Titans will take the snap from the 45. On the money. Titans are in for the score.
Touchdown, Titans.
Nowadays, so many kids, they grow up, they want to be wide receivers. I don't blame them. They're out there, they get to catch the football, they get to score touchdowns, they get to do dances, and you're not really allowed to hit them either. What a job.
He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 26-yard line. So we've got a young quarterback with some experience stepping onto the field today for the first time.
Yeah, he's got a lot of talent, and it's just a matter of time until he takes that experience and matches it with all of his talent and becomes one of those guys that we say, hey, the game is going to hinge on him. I think he's very close to that.
The Dolphins snap it up at the 26. Catch made. He's taken down at the 42.
When you talk about the play-action pass game, it's really when you call it. You got to be in a situation where the defense is thinking run, and when they are, do you have the courage, or I should say the smarts, to fake the run and throw the football? Good call that time by the offense.
The Dolphins might be looking at the scoreboard and thinking, uh-oh, not again, as they trail in another tight game, partner.
Well, I'm going to do a little teaching right here. Don't look at the scoreboard. Just focus on the play that's coming up. Just do your job. If you do that, you'll have a chance to find a way to win.
Now, here's a look at the Dolphins offense. They rank towards the middle of the pack in passing offense this season. Drop back, shotgun formation. Still on his feet. And he's thrown to the ground.
Really good job by the defensive coordinator. Good time to call that blitz. Catches the offense by surprise, and they just outnumber them, and they get to the quarterback, and they take him down.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. From the gun. Launching it deep. Pulls it in.
Always love it when all the experts say arm strength is overrated in the NFL. Well, tell me about that after that throw and catch.
First down here after the completion. This play set up by the long gainer. Out of the shotgun formation. Has his target. Gains 15.
Good play call that time by the offensive coordinator. Down inside, when you're inside that 20-yard line or the red zone, find ways to complete the pass. They did that time.
The defense loading up on the line, getting set for this snap. So first and goal to go, trying to power his way right up the middle. Here's how the Titans defense stacks up. They can make a quarterback's life miserable, as they'll all day be rushing and attacking and trying to rack up more numbers when it comes to hurries and sacks. One of the best in the business at getting to the quarterback. Gets it again, and that's a touchdown. Able to take it across from just a couple of yards out.
There's no doubt about it. When you score like that to tie up the game, it shifts momentum. And it's all up now to the offense of the other team to get back out there and get the momentum back on their side.
Now ready to kick it off as we have a tie game here. Scores 7-7. It out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down here. The Dolphins come out in a dime package. He's looking to the right here on this throw.
He did everything right, didn't he, the cornerback that time? He was physical. He stayed on the wide receiver. He was reading the quarterback, so it was easy for him to knock the throw down.
Second down after the incompletion. It's a too tight end formation. The Titans now move the chains. The tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Nice job by the receiver, jumping up and making the catch. We see it a lot now in the NFL, and why not? You are not allowed to hit them until they can hit the ground and protect themselves.
The Titans snapping at the 41. Catch made. Good piece of tackling.
It takes really good corners to play a defense where you challenge the wide receivers and just play them man-to-man coverage. I don't think this defense has that kind of quality corners.
First down following the long play. Here's the handoff. He's tackled right at the 24.
When you're an offensive lineman and you can line up and just run the football straight ahead and pick up those kind of yards, you are going to get into the head of the defense. You're basically saying, we're tougher than you are, and we're just going to come right at you.
Wide receivers are bunched up. Had it for just a second, but then it came out on contact.
Does it take talent to do something like this? You've got to time the pass where the football's going, where the receiver's going to catch it and do the perfect timing, hit that receiver, and that football comes flying out. Nice job that time. Incomplete pass.
He's brought to a halt. They'll take the snap from inside the red zone. A week ago, they had a lot of success inside the 20. And now seeing these first half numbers, we knew coming into the game, it was rings it in for the score in the end zone.
Touchdown, Titans.
If you go to an NFL practice, they spend about 40% of their time practicing plays going in to score, and that's why they made it look so easy here. Nice throw by the quarterback on first and goal.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick. And he'll start his return. And they stop him from running it out to the 20, mark him down at the 19. First down, offense readying for the snap. Split backfield here. Takes it from the gun. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Play doesn't even have time to develop. The quarterback is under so much pressure, he's throwing it before these receivers are even ready.
And here we have second down. Handoff, trying to plow ahead. Good for only a yard. On the way, third down. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. From the gun. And he's going to be sacked. So, just 3 plays and out for the offense.
Well, it's a game of chances in the NFL. It's third down. The defensive coordinator said, let's get after this quarterback. He sends the extra guys. He blitzes him, and they get there before the quarterback can react.
Looking for a lane on the return. And he is tackled at the 44. The Titans are getting set for their next possession. They come out in the dime package. And the second quarter is underway with this snap.
That's a really good throw and catch, and they get the first down. Jim, that's what you want to do. Pick up that first down. Now you give your offense 3 more opportunities.
First down at the 42. Keeps it here. Throws the pass. He's brought down.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
Offense lines up here. From the shotgun. Makes touchdown, Tennessee Titans.
Touchdown, Titans. You got to take advantage of situations like this. Not often in the NFL do you get somebody this wide open. Good job by the receiver. Nice job by the quarterback seeing him. And what do you get? An easy touchdown pass.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. We're setting up the return. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. It's first down as they head to the line. Full house formation. The give. He'll go to the left. And they bring him down at the 33-yard line. After running it, it's second down. The defense comes out in the nickel. Handoff out of the eye. Running to the right. Tackle's made, and the first down is picked up.
Nice job that time by the ball carrier, getting it just past the first down mark. Big first down. Keep the chains moving.
The Dolphins from the 37. Another handoff right back to him. And that's good for only a yard or 2. The running attack has been stopped, and that's a big reason why they are behind. They will have to turn around the ground attack, Phil, to get back into this game.
I think you're right. They are getting dominated, Jim Nantz, getting run over. The offensive line has got to make a stand. And you know what? The running back, it's not against the rules. You're allowed to break a tackle.
Incomplete as he was looking short.
Good job by the cornerback reading the wide receiver. He is all over him, and it makes it easy for him to swat down the throw by the QB.
Third down here. Offense trying to pick up the first. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. And he's tackled down after picking up the first.
You got to be able to adjust when you run these drag routes across the field. The throw cannot always be right on target. Can you reach behind, make the catch, and keep going full speed? That's the sign of a good receiver.
From the shotgun. Got the completion. And at the 49, he'll be brought down.
Nice catch by the receiver, but it still doesn't get a first down.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Second down and 9. Brings it into his body. They'll mark him at the 34.
Well, you get a couple first downs. It just gives you such great confidence. It makes everybody relax. And I always say this, when you're a relaxed athlete, that's when you play your best.
First and 10. He's got the grab, and he's got the first. It's obvious that the game plan coming in was let's get the football in the hands of our wide receiver early and often.
Shoot, if it was me, I'd say get that football to him every game. That would be my priority because he's one of the best ones in the NFL, and once he catches the football, look out.
The Dolphins from the 22. Reaches out and grabs it. And that's a big-time tackle that keeps them 3 yards short of the first down marker.
Find a way to score. That's always the mantra with every team when they get in the red zone. If you punch it in here, even though you're down by more than 7, it'll give you confidence for the rest of the game.
2nd down and 4. Takes it from the strong eye. That's enough for a first down.
Jim, the defense gives up the first down that time inside the red zone, but there's only so many things the offense can do. Let's see if they can hold them.
And we've reached the 2-minute warning. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Marching down the field and taking their time. Out of the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. He makes the catch. Touchdown. This game is tight.
When you're behind in the football game, drive down and score. They did that. And the next time when they get back out there, they got to do it again. Show some patience and drive it down the field.
The Titans now holding on to a diminishing lead as they'll get the football back here. Scores 21-14. Signals fair catch. And a touchback here will bring the ball out to the 20. The Titans are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. The defense comes out in the dime. 1st down and 10. He'll throw it over the middle. Complete for the first. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. We'll go no huddle. The Titans with an empty backfield look here. Could have been intercepted.
The defense did everything right in that situation. They were in the right spot. They were smart. They read the quarterback's eyes, but they dropped the pass.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. The catch is made. That'll put them in what we call plus territory.
When quarterbacks see cover 4 defensive backs playing back against the deep passes, they know they're going to look for underneath or crossing routes. That time, a good throw by the quarterback to the receiver going across the field.
After the long gain, let's see what they do here. Secures it with 2 hands. Tackles made.
The quarterback that time realized it was zone coverage. He just waited for the defense to get out of position, and he threw it to the open hole.
That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up from the gun. Intercepted.
Well, it was an incomplete pass that time against cover 2, the 2 deep safeties. And you really want to throw the football down the middle or deep down the sidelines. That time the quarterback didn't do that, and that's why it was incomplete.
Second down and 10. Takes it from the eye. That'll stop the play right there. Heading to the line for a 3rd down play, and this was something they specialized in last week, converting in these situations. The give out of the eye. Force it across for the touchdown.
Well, Jim, I think he's one of the top 10 running backs in the NFL, and he proves it because he just knows how to get in the end zone. That time, he's physical, gets that extra little yardage that you need, and gets into the end zone.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting to return the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. And he's tackled right at about the 28-yard line. The Dolphins come onto the field now for this next series. Offense lines up here. Let's go. First down at the 28. They'll go ground. He stacked up at that point. The Dolphins signal for the timeout. And that's the first one they've used. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 30. He's got the catch. Gains 19. Timeouts called. We're going to step aside. Be back in just a moment. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. Out of the gun. Looking across the middle, reaches out and snatches it. They've come out in the first half and tried to get the football as often as possible in the hands of their top receiver.
Well, what we're seeing is so many ways to get the football to the wide receiver in today's game. Formations, you can move these guys all around. You can stack them up. So the football to them, you can, and it's an awesome job so far.
He'll try this one from 55. No good. An empty trip for the offense. A missed kick on the long field goal try, and now the momentum swings the other way early in the game.
Oh, yes, it changes things in this game, no doubt about it. And I'll tell you, that's why you pay head coaches all that money. They have to make decisions just like that. Either punt it or go for the long field goal. They didn't make it. We'll see if the defense can bail the team out.
So that's going to do it for the first half. Titans are up in this one. The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick. He's got a chance to return this one. And the tackle's made right around the 25-yard line. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. Nickel formation here for the defense. Delayed handoff. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of one on the play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
Coming to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a third time. He'll take the snap from the gun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
I don't know if they were confused or not, but the left side of the offensive line that time, they were not aggressive. They got pushed back, and they give up a sack of the quarterback.
Offense lines up here. They'll go shotgun here. Throwing now to his left. Got the completion. That's a gain of 6. You'd love to see somebody bounce back. After not being a factor last week, we're seeing a wide receiver who knows how to get right back into it.
Yeah, he was eager to get back out on the field again this week, Jim. He's anxious to go out there and do well, and so far today, he has been awesome.
In the end, it picks up only a yard.
Very lucky that time on that punt return. The coverage was outstanding, and the returner's just lucky he didn't fumble the football.
Double tight end formation. The Titans have it at the 39. Very nearly intercepted. We've been watching quite a show today, partner. This is a team that has found a way to get it done through the air.
We are watching a show on a lot of fronts. First off, the quarterback has been very sharp throwing the football, and the play calls, they have been spectacular. People are getting open, and the coach is doing a tremendous job.
The Titans have it at the 39. Makes the reception. That's a touchdown.
And what a touchdown there for the offense. The quarterback just fires that football in there. Look at the defenders around the receiver, but the receiver big enough, tough enough to go up in there and make that catch.
The Dolphins are back deep, waiting for the kick return. And he'll start his return. And they're all over him at the 18-yard line. They face first down. Will send it back to the quarterback out of the gun. Has his man. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
Loading up with extra defensive backs in the dime. 2nd and 4. They run the counter play. Looking out wide. And he's brought to the ground.
The Dolphins offensive line will be whooping it up tomorrow when they watch this play in the film room. What a good job by them. Excellent planning and awesome execution.
First down here after the run. Wide receivers are bunched up. Down the field. What a catch. Count it. Touchdown.
Good job by the offensive coordinator calling those plays. Leads to a touchdown. They're just slowly chipping away at this lead. Now can the defense come out and help them out?
And the point after is good. The Titans will be back to return the kick. Still have a sizable lead here in this one. Scores 35-21. The same as a touchback as he's tackled right at the 20. The Titans get ready to start their drive. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. He'll fire it out to the left. Sticks to his hands. Tackle down at the 46-yard line. Looking at these numbers now, you see the big target like this, getting back in the swing of things. Phil, a week ago, he was basically shut out, and today he cannot be stopped.
Well, we see a lot of smiling faces, don't we, on the sideline. The coach is happy, and, of course, the quarterback, he's the happiest guy of all because he loves his tight end target.
That brings the play to an end.
The Titans offensive line is just whooping some tail today, aren't they? What a job up front. That helps the running back get in space, get down there, and pick up a big gain.
Nothing there as this goes for a loss of 2.
Got to give the defense some credit. On first down, there's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
They load it up now. Bring out the jumbo formation. Throws the pass. Pulls it in. And as we see the stats flash up, as a head coach, you have to be happy when your quarterback bounces back the way he has today.
Absolutely. You know the head coach is happy about this. And look, when your quarterback is hot, let him keep throwing the football.
First down here after the completion. That long gain sets them up here on this play. They'll go ground. Going to lose yards here.
The defense has got to be a little aggressive here. Your team is down. You've got to attack this offense. You don't want them to get in there and get another score.
2 tight ends on the field here. 2nd and 10. Outside now on the toss.
Defense, play the situation. It's 3rd and long. Don't let a receiver get behind you and make a catch to pick up the first down. Keep it in front of you, and then let them catch it and come up and make the tackle.
3rd and 13. He'll keep it on the play fake. Intercepted. They bring him to the turf.
This defensive coordinator, he is one aggressive dude. He keeps going after this offense, and finally he gets the interception inside their own 20-yard line and stops the offense from getting any points.
No room to complete that one.
Man, the quarterback, the coaches, his teammates, everybody loves to see a player give that type of effort. How about the receiver just going all out to make the catch? Doesn't quite get there, but the effort is outstanding.
Dropping back now into the shotgun. And he hauls it in. The tackle was made. Phil, this quarterback matchup has been a great one today, as both have put on quite a show.
Yeah, it's been a great matchup between the quarterbacks. And look, I think the league is loaded with really good quarterbacks. I'm tired of hearing people say, oh, the league doesn't have enough guys. Yeah, they do. There are a lot of good ones. Give them time, and they'll show it to you.
First down at the 29.
With two hands, he has it.
Nice tackle. And Phil, we see the numbers now. You think when a quarterback is posting numbers like this, they would be leading, but that's not the case.
It is not the case, Jim. The defense has really struggled today, even though the quarterback and the offense making a lot of nice plays. It's not enough. The defense, they have to step up.
Now 1st and 10. Play action fake. Looking to throw. On the money.
Well, I guess the best thing to say there, Jim, is they completed the pass, but it still did not get a first down.
Second down coming up. It's a dime look for the defense on this play.
The final quarter underway now with this snap. Can't find the target on the pass underneath.
Let's see what they do on this third down situation.
The Dolphins come to the line with an empty backfield.
Trying to work that left side.
Another third down conversion. The offense continues to come through in the clutch. The catches have come in bunches for this wide receiver, Phil.
Good job by this wideout today. He is finding a way to catch the football, but let's also give credit to the offensive line for pass protection and the coaching staff. They have done a tremendous job of coming up with different plays to find different ways for him to catch the football.
Too much pressure on the quarterback on that play, Phil.
That defense, boy, oh boy, are they aggressive, and they can get after the quarterback. We saw it on that play. This is going to be a tough assignment for this offensive line today.
Second down now.
Snapping out of the gun. He's taken down.
There is nothing worse for a quarterback than have the pocket collapse. And that time it collapsed on his left side. There's nothing he can do, and he goes down for the sack.
Third down on the way.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Out to the left. Makes the reception, and he'll step out.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
Let's go! Ohio! The Dolphins take it from the 43. Throws to the right. Ooh, they failed to pick up the first, and the ball will go back to the other side.
Situations like this sometimes can cost you the game. You're down in the second half. Why would you go for it on fourth down in this situation? You don't get it, that decision might cost you this football game.
It's the old counter play, and this won't even get back to the line. They'll end up losing one.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play at that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
Offense lines up here. Second down and 11.
Good coverage that time as this goes incomplete.
This is a tough situation for the offense, third and long coming up, but it's a good situation also. You're leading the football game, so there's no reason to take a chance and turn this football over.
They've come out in the dime package. Third down and 11.
Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Defensive coordinators love this situation, don't they? Third and long, they can do just about anything, and it's going to work. And they stopped the offense that time.
He's got a chance for a return. The Dolphins offense now marches onto the field. He's setting up here. He's been sacked 4 times already. What a beating it has been for the quarterback. Did not get both feet down.
Well, the quarterback can't get him open. He threw to the right guy that time, but the coverage was so good by the defense, nowhere to get the completion.
The Titans sat at the line. Dime package. Second down and 10. He's looking to the right here on this throw. No one was open.
Well, your teammates are really going to respect you after something like this. Anytime you're on that field as an athlete, and when you give all your effort to every single play like that time, how about that? Just giving every bit of effort he can to make the catch. Not able to get it, but what a job and effort.
They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Throw to the left. Jumps up and hauls it in.
Good job by the defense. They're well-taught, well-schooled by the defensive coordinator. They know in situations like this, if it's thrown short of the first down marker, they're good. They come up, make the tackle. Now we have 4th down.
Come on, let's go.
Drop back, shotgun formation. Gets it out for the completion. Brought down at the 32.
I thought that was a pretty risky play that time by the offense. Even though it's the second half and you're down, you don't always have to go for it on 4th down. Fortunate for them, they got it that time.
First and 10. The defense gets a sack.
My gosh, you're talking about getting overpowered. I guess they were expecting a speed move. The right guard and right tackle are both fooled. They get run over and they give up a sack.
Quarters formation here for the defense. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 25. Play fake. And the quarterback is taken down.
The quarterback's been getting hit. He's been getting sacked a lot today, so you got to change it up on the offensive side. Keep the tight end in. If you do that, that'll give the quarterback a little extra time to throw it.
Tight end in motion. The Dolphins take it from the 23. Makes the catch, and he's going to be tackled, and that's going to bring us to 4th down. Passing is a must in this league, Phil, and today we're seeing 2 teams who have been on top of their games.
Yes, Jim, they've been on top of their game, and I don't think this game is going to slow down. There's no pass rush, and when you can't get to the quarterback, look out. That football is going down the field.
The defense comes out in the dime. The Dolphins will take the snap from the 25. Finds his mark. That's a missed opportunity, and now they'll have to bring out the defense. This series begins for the offense with a very good chance to score. The Titans from the 37. Good throw, good catch, and the receiver fights through to pick up the first. And now looking at some numbers here in the second half. It's more of the same for a guy who has been one of the best all year at the quarterback position.
Now, what I like about him so much, he sees where he has to go with the football, and then he's able to deliver the football right on the money, no matter what the circumstances are. High down the field, drives it in between defenders. He is just a terrific thrower of the ball.
That's second down coming up. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. From the gun. He'll throw it over the middle. And now we reach the 2-minute warning. Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. They'll go with the extra tonnage here with the jumbo set. Heaving it down the field. And intercepted. No return here as he takes a knee in the end zone.
Good job that time by the defense. Not being fooled. Being in position. When you're in position, you have a chance to make the play. That time they did. They got the interception.
First down at the 20. Looking to the right side and throwing. This play will hold up. He's inbounds.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
First down. Let's see what they come up with here. Throws to the right. Got a hand on it, forcing the incompletion.
On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
Second down coming up. Time, obviously, a factor the rest of the way.
Here we go.
Second and 10. And he's forced to the ground. The Dolphins are going to call a timeout. Want to talk about this third down. Big moment here. Third down coming up. Quarters formation here for the defense. Third and forever. He has the grab.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. Third and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The offense is still on the field here on fourth down, needing 6 for the first. The Titans will come out in the dime. Out of the shotgun formation. Catch made.
I'll just say this, Jim, when you're a gambling football team, you're willing to go for it on fourth down, even though you're losing in the second half and you don't get it. You just got to deal with a little bit of adversity and hope your defense can go out there and stop the other team's offense.
The reception, easy, wide open. The Dolphins decide to take a timeout here, leaving them with only one. The jumbo set on the field. The Titans from the 27. Brings it in. Good yardage picked up on that call. That's a timeout by the D. They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The Titans come out in a jumbo set. Keeps it on the play fake. The ball's deflected, incomplete.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
The Titans come out. Jumbo package on the field. And it's knocked down. Incomplete.
Good job that time by the defender. Reading the quarterback. He sees the receiver, gets in good position, and knocks it away.
Following that incompletion, it sets up 3rd and 10. Nickel formation for the defense here. Takes it from the gun. Touchdown!
Jim, with that touchdown this late in the game, that ices it. And if you could sing, you could, I'd let you say it's turned out the lights, but we know you can't sing. So the game is over.
They line up here for the onside kick. They want that football back. The flag is down.
Free kick out of bounds. Kicking team.
That kick out of bounds is going to cost them.
Automatic first down.
First down on the way. The Dolphins are at the line of scrimmage with a spread formation. From the gun. The defense gets the sack. After that sack, it's now 2nd down and 17. Time continues to tick away as they'll rush back to the line. From the shotgun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Incomplete, almost going in the other direction.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. The Dolphins take it from the 33. And he's thrown to the ground. They bring back out the offense to go for it. Going to go to the hurry-up with under a minute to play. The Dolphins snap it at the 36. Makes the reception.
I know they need a lot of breaks to maybe win this football game. In the red zone now, they got to get in the end zone quick.
Here's the first snap after the big play. He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. Eyeing that left side to the outside. The catch is made.
The Dolphins had a nice play design that time and pulled the defense, and they get the pass completion for a nice pickup.
The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Ready to make the stop on the goal line, loading up that defensive front. From the shotgun. Miami is in for the score. Touchdown.
Well, the offensive line did it all this drive, didn't they? Here it is on first and go. Nice job of pass blocking, and the quarterback finds the open receiver for the touchdown.
The Titans are ready to take it to him. And they stop him from running it out to the 20. Mark him down at the 19. The Titans are set now for their next possession. There's a lot of extra weight out there for this jumbo set. Breaks free. Looks to his left. Almost intercepted.
Every quarterback in the NFL is going to have one or two passes a game. They can be picked off. Most of the time they're dropped, and this time that was a bad drop by the defense.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. The defense comes out in the nickel. Still got it after the play action. Going for the home run. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on this break?
Keeps it here. Looking across the middle. In on the remaining. First down here after the completion. Let's see what they do on first down following that huge play. Keeps it here. Has his man. Now they take the football onto the opponent's side of the field. All right, Phil, before we go, tell me about the atmosphere down in that winning locker room right now.
It's always a wonderful feeling.